Hello everybody, today I want to share with you why I started my YouTube channel. And I really dislike being on camera, and I just share with you first. So starting off, right, I actually started this YouTube channel because I started having classes with my teacher, Ganon, right, who is guiding me towards building a profitable online business. And and he would tell you, and if you ask him, he would tell you, how much I resisted doing videos. I did the bare minimum. I just did one video a week. I would tell him that I'm busy, I have kids, and da 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 da. And he will be like, yeah, okay, Nigel, I get you. And I had a newborn. I mean, it's legit, right? Legit. I have newborn, and then he was very gentle. He was very kind, very patient. Then until one day he said, Nigel, no, it's not enough. You gotta do 3. Then I started doing 3. Then he said, no, Nigel, it's not enough. You gotta do 7. And then here I am. I'm trying my best to do 7. Sometimes I miss a day, but I don't give up. But I want to share with you, coming back to the reason why I started YouTube channel, and even though I hated it, right? So, number one was that my teacher, my coach, he taught me to start doing it and to keep going and keep growing it, right? And the first reason was actually quite superficial, in the sense that I just want to make money, and I just want to learn it and just be done, just be done, check it off the list. But I realized as over time, right, as I did more and more YouTube videos, right, as I improved, it's very funny because the first time I did it, I was so self-conscious, in the sense that, I'm quite comfortable talking to people one-to-one, but I usually end up tongue-tied, like I'm lost for words when there's a camera, like this camera is pointing at me right now. And I'll be like a deer in headlights, I'm like, what do I do? And that was a very hard thing to break through. But right now, maybe I'm at 150, 160 videos, right? You kind of get used to it. And I realized, like, it's not just about, trying to monetize my videos. It's not just about trying to make more money. I'm reminded, now that I've done more and more videos, all these technicalities are just technicalities about, how to take this video, how to do that. I'm reminded that why I'm here. Even though doing videos was so hard for me. To give context, as a clinician, I'm a hand occupational therapist. So all my life, my training, even from a young childhood, right, I've not done videos, and I have not done videos at all. So it's never about me. It's always about the patient. It's always about somebody else. So when the world of taking my own videos came to me, it was very hard to break through, because it's always not been about me. It's always been about someone else, right? And that's why there's so much struggle to get used to taking videos or being focused, when the video camera is being focused on me, like right now. And the more I do it, the more I realize, like, I realize that this is a great tool to reach out to people, to teach them, or share with them at least what I feel, what I think based on what I've learned and experienced and seen in life. So I share a lot about, personal finance. I share a lot about, early retirement. I share a lot about passive income. I share a lot about entrepreneurship and my desire to build an online business, and how my greatest phrase would be to reach a point where I don't have to worry about money again. And that's the same wish I wish for you. I wish you reach a point in your life where you've done enough investments, where you built enough, you've accumulated enough, that you never have to worry about money again. And the reason why I have this perspective is because of my experience, where I grew up seeing people fight about money, because they're insecure or they're anxious about money, and I grew up in that environment where a very frustrated, helpless 8-year-old me told myself that I'll never be broke, and I'll never let money be a source of argument. I remember distinctively making that promise to myself. Can you imagine an 8-year-old me? How much money pressure would I have to see and experience to make such decision, right? So it's fascinating, and I'm very grateful that YouTube, Google is here for me to be able to share my perspective, share my teachings to people who are similar to me. Like my mentor, like my guide, like my coach always tell me, Nigel, your videos, your content is going to be geared towards your 20-year-old self. That means I'm 40 years old today. When I speak, I'm going to speak to people who are like me, 20-year-old Nigels. People who share my same frustration, my same mindset, my same wanting to break through. And I'm very grateful for that. It's become a stage where I'm very grateful that I can share the word with you. I can share my teachings with you. I can share my experiences with you. And it's reaching a stage where I'm getting more and more excited that I can share and teach and help. Hopefully, I can change and transform your life, or help you transform your life. And that's my hope, my goal. As I work on my own goals, I hope that my teachings can help you work on yours as well. So, at the same time, I realized that many of my contemporaries, many of the kids today, they are not being taught enough about personal finance. They're not being taught enough on entrepreneurship. They're not being taught enough on money. So I feel that my work, at least to myself, is becoming more important because I don't want my friends' children, right, go through life experiencing the difficulties of lack of money or difficulties in managing their own money, such that they do not know how to invest, they do not know how to build a lifestyle such that their investments can sustain their life, and then they're free. Can you imagine that? If you can save, you can earn enough money, save a lot more, invest so well, so much that you can stop working at 35, 40, 45. What will you do with your life after? I don't know. I can't tell you what to do with your life. I can tell you to the extent what I'm doing to reach the point where I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to work again. I know exactly what I'm doing. And I want to share that with you. And that's what making me excited. This is reminding me of how and what I want to speak and share with you. So, YouTube has become a platform for me to share my thoughts, my teachings, as well as some meeting new people as well. I think that's very fun. So, back to the story about why I started YouTube. So it started off as a selfish reason and started to evolve to a selfless reason. Like, I started off wanting to just make money. But it started to morph and evolve towards I want to help people to overcome their fear of lack of money. I want to help people overcome their challenge of they worry that they can never retire early or ever retire, and I'm very excited for that. And what's funny that when I first started, I needed to do a lot of research. I needed to come up with outlines, and I follow a script. I used PowerPoints, and then my teacher would scold me. He's like, "Hey, stop that! Just speak the top of your mind, and then it will just come to you naturally." And I don't believe him. Sorry, man. I don't believe him then. But as time goes by, as I practice more and more and more, I'm becoming a bit more fluid. I'm becoming more natural. And I think one of the byproducts of doing more and more videos is that I get more used to it. I get more natural at it, right? And I find that also, not only that I'm more comfortable with speaking in front of the camera, I also become more comfortable with speaking to people and speaking up and speaking out about what I think, what I feel. Because in the past, coming from an Asian family, I used to just look down, look away, and don't talk back. That's what I was taught, right? But now I'm learning how to speak up, speak such that I'm more heard, and repeat if I need to. But where it's appropriate lah, not all the time. But there's some nice personal development stuff that comes along with this. And I look forward to serving you more, to sharing more information and teaching you more about how you can build more passive income sources, how you can invest more, and how you can retire earlier. And like what I would always say, what you can do so that you don't have to worry about money again at a certain age. That excites me even until today. So that's all I have for you today. That's the reason why I started YouTube, even though I hated being in front of camera, and how it evolved from a selfish perspective to one of a selfless, more teaching perspective. So take care. Bye.